Welcome back to the Rock Nerd Radio Show here on YouTube. As always, I'm Dan. Today we are going to be taking a look at a figure that Amazon shifted around the delivery date so many times that I wasn't actually quite sure when it was going to arrive. I was very surprised when it arrived yesterday, but the box was a little beat up and the packaging was also a little beat up. So we're going to take a look at the new Retro Collection Superpowers Kilowog figure. I'm going to share some thoughts, I'll tell you what I think, and then you can tell me what you think.
Come geek out with us on the Rock Nerd Radio Show.
Just to start things off, I am going to look at the packaging on Kilowog here. I've seen a lot of people complain about Amazon and the packaging or the way their packages arrive. I've never really had a problem, aside from a large sticker once covering a very nice packaging on a Transformers box, but this is really the first time something came like really messed up. I mean, the card was ripped like this when I opened the box. The box was like kind of flattened, so you can see the card is all kind of dented and dinged up. Now, I'm not an in-box collector, so really it doesn't matter to me. It's just annoying to see things shipped this way. I just wanted to vent that. One thing I did notice right away, though, this does say the Green Lantern Corps. It doesn't actually say Kilowog's name anywhere on the package. Even if you flip around, the bio just says the Green Lantern Corps, although it does say Kilowog's name there. So that is something interesting. Of course, we have our official product shots of other figures in the line, but I am just going to rip this open. So, there we go. Get Kilowog out. One thing that I do appreciate with these figures is that they aren't like rubber banded in or strapped in. It's very much how I remember old figures, just kind of in a bubble, you pull them out and that was it. So here is Kilowog, and he is a hefty character. This thing looks great. I'm just going to spin him around real quick so that you can see him, and he looks phenomenal. Standard 7 points of articulation. There is head articulation, although this seems a little stuck, and I'm a little afraid to break that joint, so I'm not going to try to... I might heat that up before I try to rotate that again. Arms, of course, go all the way around, as you would expect. Nothing here at the wrists. I don't want to say I'm surprised, but I could have seen them maybe sculpting something for the wrist because he is such a larger character. Other arm, of course, goes all the way around as well. And boom, Green Lantern ring right there in the middle. Looks very good. Nice, cleanly painted Green Lantern symbol on his chest as well. Moving down to the rest of him, both legs go up this far, and they do go back about that far. Sorry, the knee bent on that one. And then there is knee bend. So there is one set of knee bend, big, hefty pins that you can see. That's okay. You know, I've talked about the pinless versus non-pinless, and it doesn't really bother me. So looks pretty cool. And on retro figures, you probably expect to see the pins. But yeah, nice, hefty looking Kilowog figure. I'm going to grab some other Green Lantern figures so that we can compare him in terms of size and style and see what we think. Just to bring in probably the most well-known Green Lantern first, there is Hal Jordan, and as you can see, standing right up to a little bit below his shoulder. Looks pretty good. In fact, if I put them back to back, you can really see the height there. So obviously Kilowog is a larger character. He should be larger. Looks very good next to Hal. Let's bring John Stewart in here as well. John's green is a little brighter, as you can see. I almost feel like this is more like Justice League Unlimited inspired. I gotta be honest, I don't always know what John Stewart's Green Lantern costume looked like. I picture him in something like that for quite a while. But I do like the differentiation. I like that he has a different look. And if you want to tell me in the comments when he wore this costume and why I'm wrong, feel free. Just let's keep it polite, you know. Anyway, let's move the two Green Lanterns to the back a little bit just to compare him next to Sinestro, who was a little taller than our others. There we go. There's Sinestro, standing a little taller than Hal. Again, I'll put Hal right next to him. You can see Sinestro taller, so looking pretty good standing here as a group. I fully expect to get a Green Lantern Sinestro at some point as well, but these all look pretty good together. So my final thoughts on this Kilowog figure is honestly, he looks good. I'm glad I got him. As I said in my Sinestro video, I'm really only buying Green Lantern associated characters when it comes to the Retro Superpower collection. I'm sure at some point I'll break that and start buying other characters, but I really like this look, and I feel like this is building a nice Green Lantern core. You know, we have Hal, we have John. Apparently, we have Guy Gardner coming. I would bet money we're gonna get a Kyle at some point, but I'll take anyone they want to make. I'm really looking forward to building out this collection and keeping it kind of contained to just Green Lantern. Although, as I often say, that I'm only going to collect one thing, and that'll be that, and then I expand. That tends to happen. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. But let me know if you're picking up this Kilowog figure, what you think of him, what you think of the rest of this line. I would love to hear your feedback. And until next time, I've been Dan. You've been pretty awesome. I'll see you around. Well, there we go. What did you think of this video? Sound off in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Remember, we are making a push to get to 700 subscribers here on the channel. If we do that before the HasLab Giant Man arrives, I will be giving away the old Toy Biz Giant Man Build-A-Figure that you've seen on my shelf and things like that. So hit subscribe, leave a comment, hit like if you're so inclined, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.
Come get